Now for the life-changing news. Alex and I, since having the baby, have really thought about
Fallon Taylor,
little lady with a great challenge in front of her. This is Flo.
Baby Flo. She wins the world championship. And the winner's circle for that cowgirl.
Fallon Taylor will win.
She's riding a new horse, Oliver Champion Flo.
Just one of the babies for baby Flo.
Low to the flow.
Hush money.
Oh, the hush money.
What's up, Flomies? Welcome back to my channel. You guys, we have some life-changing news in this vlog, so you're gonna wanna make sure to watch until the end. It's gonna be action-packed, full of tons of rodeo action, but we've made some massive life changes and we can't wait to show you. All right, so let's get this party started with a run at Mesquite. Now, you guys have seen us at this rodeo a couple of times. We've been able to consistently get in the money or be right there out of the money. So we're gonna run in slack again today. We're gonna run Lolo and Mojo just like we've been doing. Let's see how they do in a familiar arena. Let's go.
Go, go. Yeah. Go, 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 go.
All right, Lolo made a smoking run. I ended up winning 4th place check, which is so amazing. Now it's time for Cody to run. All right, Cody and Mojo made an amazing run. They're gonna get 7th place money and outrun some amazing barrel racers and horses. So to say that we're thrilled is an understatement. Cody and I have been getting up early, staying up really late. We've been training in a different way. And as we improve the Horse Boss's dashboard, I've been like going within to like study the sport even more. I just feel like if you're done learning, you like start to regress, or like if you're not learning anything, you're dying. It's the lifeblood of everything that we do around here. So I want to like unpack everything that I've known and take away the things that really work and then throw away all the stuff that isn't effective and start making our horses be even more successful and fulfilled and happy. So that's what we're doing, and I'm spending a whole lot of time, energy, and money to do that. So I'm really, really excited to see where we go next year. My goal is that like October 1st, we're in the best shape of our lives, horses and us, to go into the next rodeo season prepared, excited, and to run a lot of futurity horses that I have right behind me. So that'll be really, really exciting. Speaking of futurity horses, let's head on over to our local jackpot. We're gonna take Jerry and Pharaoh. We're gonna make some exhibition runs on L and Smoke Show and go through and just get some practice runs. Cody's gonna run Pharaoh, I'm gonna run Jerry. Let's start with Jerry.
Yeah, go, go, go. Yeah, go.
All right, Jerry was amazing. I'm so thrilled with him. He has won a check at every single event I've ever been to. He is for sale. He's not cheap. He's not a bargain because he's gonna go keep winning with someone else. So if you guys are interested, make sure to go to FallonTaylor.com, check him out. He is just flawless. So he gets a check every trip, and we are we're just relying on Jerry every single time to pay for my exhibitions. So I'm grateful for him. Now it's time for Cody and Pharaoh.
Yeah, go, Cody. Yeah, go. Yeah, go, go.
All right, Pharaoh, who is a half sibling to Jerry, is also for sale and did phenomenally well. We're so excited for all these colts and how they've just been doing really, really great. So I don't know, I'm just stoked. I'm excited with how far they came. They flunked out of the futurity training program, so to see them excelling now is a really, really big deal. I got the call, I had somebody else riding them, and I got the call that said, you know, these guys just aren't really gonna make to the level that we probably need them to. So I I wasn't not hopeful for them, but I was just a little bit worried that they were behind, and turns out they're doing just great. So I'm really, really grateful for them stepping up to the plate and coming through for us, especially after we kind of wrote them off for a time or two, and now to have them be some of the most reliable money earners in the barn is just really great. So, okay, so we entered an amateur rodeo here 5 minutes from the house in Whitesboro, Texas, and I'm never home in July. We're always on the road. If you guys have followed us for a long time, we're always on the 4th of July run in Wyoming or Idaho, Montana, North Dakota. We're all over the place. So this year, being at home, getting used to rodeo scheduling and a newborn and a bunch of life changes that are soon to be spoken about, we wanted to stay a little bit closer and get these horses really prepared for next year. So we're going to enter this amateur rodeo, which doesn't feel amateur at all. There's always world champions, NFR qualifiers, and all the same people that we run with at pro rodeos, plus more. There are 114 entries just tonight, and we're going to make a run in slack. Now, the ground is always not great. So let's kind of see what happens. Basically what happened when we pulled up is we watched the first horse run, which is a friend of ours, Trisha Aldridge, and she's on a really amazing mare named Sway. Sway had some ground trouble at the first barrel, and I knew we were in trouble. So instead of gassing it, I told Cody just to go out there and make a really great run. She was number 6, I was number 17, and Cody did phenomenal. Take a look at her run right here.
Going bad on you. Yeah, Cody, go. Still going bad on you. Still going bad on you.
All right, Cody's run was beautiful, but not the fastest run we've ever made on a standard pattern, simply because we just didn't want to put these horses in a bad spot. But it turns out Cody's winning the rodeo after her run, so now it's my turn to go. I was going to turn out, but I decided just to ride my horse. We're 5 minutes from home. It's not the worst ground I've ever seen. I don't think I'm going to risk my horse getting hurt. However, I don't think there's money to be won. I think they're going to get faster in the performances when the sun is down, and that has a lot to play into rodeo. You know, when is the water going to hold the most? When do the tractors can make the biggest dent with the water truck, etc. And also something to think about in rodeo is, when are the committee parties? Because the committees, before or after their parties, typically don't work the ground as well the next day when everybody's had a blasty blast. So my mom had this all journaled down in some books. I've got to dig them out, because she kept track of every big rodeo and when their committee party was, because the ground would be worse the next day. So so this rodeo, I just went in there and sat in the middle of my mare and just said, hey, let's just go make a really nice cruise through. Let's check it out.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm winning the rodeo and Cody is second. Turns out after we left, the ground got a little bit better, but not much. We're still in the top 10 or 15 out of 115. So we're very excited that we were able to make good, solid runs, show you guys our runs. We really didn't care about money because we knew it's probably going to get a lot faster in the perf. So I'm assuming Friday and Saturday night, or Saturday and Sunday, we're going to get blown out of the water. So still very proud of my horses. Now for the life-changing news. Alex and I, since having the baby, have really thought about where we want to raise Brand and where we want him to be. And his aunts, all of our family is in this area where the ranch is. And we really are spending so much time on the drive from Dallas to the ranch. So Alex, and I'll let him tell you in his own words on Instagram, Alex exited his company, Man Sports. It was a beautiful exit. He's very proud of his work there and is just ready to focus on ranch dressing and our other companies full time. And we want to work in the same office and raise our son together in the same place without one parent having to be away. We're so blessed at the opportunity that we have that we're actually able to make this decision. So we're very, very, very grateful for the ability to be able to do that. I know those of you guys that have the same setup, I know how grateful you are of this, because I've watched a bunch of you on my Instagram. I follow some of you and I'm just like, man, that's the setup we really want for our family. So we sold our home in Dallas. Here's some footage from our home in Dallas. We didn't show a whole lot of it on the vlogs or on Instagram just for privacy and safety, but take a look at our home in Dallas. Okay, we were able to sell in about a week, maybe a week and a day. We were able to take advantage of a really amazing housing market, and we were able to purchase a ranch close-ish to this ranch. We're not going to disclose the location, but we found a place that is really amazing. We're not going to show it until we're fully closed on the new place, which happens in just a few days, but it is our dream place. It's a forever place, and we're excited for you guys to see it. I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for your support in my journey. I can't look at every one of these levels, from ramen noodles and a car with no AC to this current level, and think that I did that alone. So I just want to say a huge thank you to every person, every thumbs up you've given a video, every launch that you've been a part of, every t-shirt that you rep the brand. I'm so grateful for that, and thank you so much for following along this crazy, amazing journey. Without you, it would not be possible, so thank you again. Now it is time. Well, basically what happened is everybody needs a day off, right? Well, all of our barn employees took a vacation this weekend for the 4th of July weekend, and so it's up to all of us to get this barn in ship shape. So it's time to do some manual labor, step away from our computers, get back in the barn, and clean up a little bit. Okay, so this morning we are taking over the feeding position because our amazing guy needs a vacation. So he's taking 4th of July weekend off. Everybody's at work in the warehouse, and it's time to feed. It's a hot summer day, but thank goodness we're up early enough that we beat the majority of the heat. So as long as we get done quickly, we'll be good to go. We sold our house in Dallas, and we're currently staying in the single wide mobile mansion on the ranch until we close on our new place. So we're loving ranch life right now, and your girl is all pasty, but about to head to feed these ponies. So I've got the baby with me, and we're gonna go do the things and stuff. So let's get it done. This would be one of those times that I would be like all for spending the money for an automatic water system through the whole barn. And the reason I don't have one is because I want to know how much my horses are drinking. But Nelson just came out with this little like gauge. Nelson, somebody, I don't know, not spawns. Where you can see exactly on the outside of your stall how much your horse has been drinking. If it linked to an app even, like, can we get one that links to an app also? Because if I could just wake up and see how much my horse is drinking, I mean, like, I'm just being really lazy. Okay, time to carry on. Okay, baby Flo, I'm gonna go toss those buckets. If you could watch Brand, that would be awesome. Okay, things to not do in your barn. I thought that this handle was a really great idea, but it will like cramp your hand really bad. So we've started to use the hose from outside, but so we don't use this anymore, but I thought I would show you guys why we don't use it. And I need to take this off here, so I will use it. He's being such a good trooper. You've got a good babysitter. The queen. Look at those little feet. Hi, Mama. Is that your baby? Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Alex is on grain and hay duty, and then we're both going to collab on stalls, and Jesse and Cody are going to come over and help too. And Brand, of course. I'm sorry, and Brand. It's Friday. Let's. Hey.
It's great. It's Friday. Let's play stalls.
What do we do for a living?
I don't know. It's Friday and people are here.
So
Sometimes we do this, and sometimes we work in there.
in there, or in there.
Those are too good to do anybody else's job.
Boom. And that's success. Last night, Alex and I were stripping the single wide down. We're living there since we're in between, like, we sold our house and we're waiting to close on our other one. And we stripped the whole thing down, and we like cleaned the rugs and like steam mopped the floors, and we do that like every couple of days. And we realized like that's the difference between successful people and not successful people. If you don't put the cart up at the grocery store, if you don't put the cart back at the grocery store, you're probably the guy that is not putting in enough effort, or girl, enough effort to get where you want to get with your dreams. I said what I said. All right, guys, the barn's clean. Everything's done. It's time to feed again right now. All right, that's round 2 happening in about 15 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging with us. Please make sure to subscribe, ding the notification bell, and as always, don't forget to count your blessings, drink your protein, and say thank you to Jesus. See you next time.